Welcome to the classic Storytime for kids. I'm thrilled to share today's story, The Tale of Two Bad Mice. Let's dive into the fun. Once upon a time, in a little house, there lived two bad mice named Tom, Thumb, and Jerry. They were very naughty and loved to cause mischief. One day, they decided to sneak into the house of a doll named Lucy. Lucy had a lovely dollhouse filled with delicious treats and beautiful furniture. The two bad mice were very curious. They wanted to see what was inside the dollhouse. So they tiptoed in, looking around at all the pretty things. But oh dear, when they saw the lovely little food on the table, their eyes got big with excitement. They couldn't resist. Tom Thumb said, "Let's have a feast," and Jerry squeaked, "Yes, let's eat." So they started to nibble on the delicious food. But they were not very careful. They made a big mess, and soon the table was covered in crumbs and bits of food. Suddenly, they heard a noise. It was Lucy coming back to her dollhouse. The two bad mice quickly hid behind the curtains. Lucy was very surprised to find her food all gone and her lovely table in a mess. Who could have done this, she wondered. Tom, Thumb, and Jerry peeked out and saw Lucy looking very sad. They felt a little guilty but still wanted to have more fun. So they decided to play a trick. They found some of Lucy's toys and started to make a racket, pretending to have a party. Lucy heard the noise and ran back to the dollhouse. She was quite puzzled. "What is happening in there?" she asked. When she opened the door, there was nothing but silence. The two bad mice were hiding again, giggling quietly. They thought it was so funny to trick Lucy. But then, they got a little too excited and accidentally knocked over a chair. Lucy heard the crash and quickly ran back inside. This time, she caught the two bad mice right in the act. Tom, Thumb, and Jerry were so surprised. They squeaked, "Oh no, we've been caught." They tried to scurry away, but Lucy was quick. Lucy gently picked them up and said, "You naughty little mice, you must clean up this mess." Tom, Thumb, and Jerry looked at each other and realized they had to be responsible. So they started to tidy up the dollhouse. As they cleaned, they began to feel a little bad for being so naughty. They wanted to make things right. When they were done, Lucy smiled and said, "Thank you for helping me clean up. You can stay for tea if you promise to be good." Tom, Thumb, and Jerry were thrilled. They promised to behave and enjoyed a lovely tea party with Lucy. From that day on, the two bad mice learned that being good was much more fun than being naughty. And they all lived happily ever after, sharing many more adventures together. The end. Thank you for joining me for the tale of two bad mice. I hope you enjoyed it.